What's going on, guys? So a lot of people have been talking about how the kill streaks are really hard to get in Black Ops 2. So today I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how to get the kill streaks easier and stuff, because I totally agree. They're way harder to get in this game than any other Call of Duty. Even though this kill streak stack just like in MW2, unlike they in MW3, unlike they did in Black Ops, this game just, for some odd reason, it just is harder to get kill streaks in. But anyways, first things first, when you're trying to get score streaks, first thing you need to do, as you see here, a silencer. That's going to help you out a lot in getting these big kill streaks, especially because when you got these people sitting in corners, as many of them that do it today, if you don't have a silencer on, they're all going to be sitting there and just looking at their radars as they're sitting in corners, and they're going to be just waiting for you to come up on them, just waiting and waiting and waiting for you to walk up on them while they sit in their corner and just, you know, they just chill out and eat some popcorn in the corner. But so silencer is one key thing you need to put on your gun, and another attachment for your guns, either fast mag or extended mags. I prefer fast mag because extended mag really doesn't put much more ammo in your gun, and you're not really going to be getting a lot of multi kills and all that. I mean, I'm just playing regular domination, but ground war and stuff, I'm sure you will get more multi kills and stuff in ground war, so maybe, but you also need to reload faster. So it's all up to you whether or not you want to use extended mags or fast mags, but that's what I prefer to use. And that's all you need to do for the weapon attachments. And another thing you really need is teams. A good team. I prefer playing in parties because if you're playing with a bunch of randoms, then you're just gonna get raped, to be honest. Because I mean, that's who you want to play against. You don't want to play with randoms. You want to play against randoms. So just try and get some people, like anybody on your friends list is okay. Is better than nothing. So just play in groups of people. That'll really help you out and getting the kill streaks and playing the objective and stuff. Because I mean, you got these people that just sit in the back of the map, and like if people are hard scoping on your team in the back of the map, they'll just ruin the spawn doing that, and you'll just be spawning back there the whole game. So just get some group players to play with you. And another thing you need to know is flanking. Flanking is a huge part of getting kill streaks. As you see here, like I'm just running up and catching the enemy team off guard, and they don't expect it. Is if you have Ghost on, that's a perk you really need. You need Ghost, and because that'll get you away from the UAV, especially since you're going to be doing some rushing, and a lot of people, since everybody just got the game, everybody's running UAV because they don't really have any more kill streaks to use. So Ghost really helps out a lot. As you see there, they have a UAV there. It's just they just spam UAVs. I know a lot of people are talking about it, but if you next time you prestige, just go ahead and buy with your prestige token for your permanent use unlock. Go ahead and get that Ghost perk because you're really gonna need that. But flanking the enemy, though, as I was saying, flanking the enemy is a huge part of getting kill streaks. If you just run up, especially if you're going up to multiple enemies, you don't want to just run up. If there's going to be 3 people there, you don't just want to run up and just gun. I mean, it's just a gunfight when you run up and it's a one-on-one. Everybody's prepared for it now. Like everybody's getting the hang of Call of Duty, and just they're like everybody aims down their sights and stuff because that's the only way to play the game with all these campers and stuff. But so you gotta catch the enemy off guard, go all the way around the map. There's plenty of things you can do in this game. There's tons of ways built into every single map. You can just catch the enemy off guard pretty much for like 5 ways on this map because there's so many different ways to go, and that's what I like a lot about this multiplayer game. But at the same time, it's sort of a bad thing because the enemy team can flank you really easily, but you just gotta be quick, get a good reaction time. That's a huge part of Call of Duty. And speaking of reaction time, if you do happen to get in these 1v1 gunfights with someone right in your face, you really need to drop shot. I know a lot of people complain about drop shotting and how gay it is and all that, but it's really going to help you out in the long run on just getting these kill streaks, because on a 1v1 gunfight, you complain about it because it really helps them out. Like I don't really consider it cheap. It's actually pretty smart and skillful to drop shot because it just gets you the win. Like in a 1v1 gunfight, maybe they have an assault rifle at a close range or a shotgun or something, and they do more damage, and just drop shot them. It's catching them off guard, just like I was saying, but it's right in their face, catching them off guard. So use the drop shot, and I prefer to play on the tactical the tactical button layout. I have been using the default, but I just recently switched to the tactical because it really helps you with your drop shots. I'm trying to get used to it still, but I was using it this game, and that seemed to work out pretty well. It really does help out a lot, though. I'm getting a lot more used to it, and I can easily win these 1v1 gunfights. No problem. But another huge part of getting these kill streaks in this game, they have the score streak. It's similar to the Modern Warfare 3 system of point streak. You get a lot of points for playing the objective in this game. So I really prefer you to use hardline. It gives you a 25% boost towards instead of, say, you get 100 kills for capturing just capturing a flag or something. Say you get 100 score streak for that score streak bonus. That will give you 125 using hardline, and it really adds up over time. If you use, say you use the orbital VSAT as a kill streak, and you get all those assists and stuff, it really helps out. Hardline does, so I really think you should use that. And the UAV and the counter UAV, it gives you a ton. And assists, capturing the flag, I mean, over time it all adds up. But as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. But oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, yeah, the objective gameplay, that is a huge part of this game, and capturing the flags and stuff is a huge part. So, like I was saying, you need to do it with a group. That's really going to be the only way you can win these games, especially since tons of people are playing in groups now, and it gives you a huge advantage to go for these good gameplays. And as long as you can control the spawn, that's a huge part too. If you can keep the enemy pinned back on their spawn, sort of like we're doing right here. Well, actually, we were doing here in this game until we started getting raped. But just keep them pinned back in their spawn. And what I've learned so far from this game, the spawn points, I haven't learned them too well because they did a really good job with the spawn points in this game. Sort of, I guess. I mean, you can't really just sit there and just kill the enemy team off their spawn, but the spawn points, you just don't go touch the flag. Like, if your whole enemy team, there's a certain limit you can push, and usually only one person at a time can push like directly into the spawn and not really get the spawn switched, as long as the rest of your team is staying back. But what I've learned, you cannot touch the enemy flag. It's always switched the spawns every time I've done it. So I prefer you not to do that. But other than that, an objective gameplay, a huge part of it, of course, is team play, like I've been saying, and another part is just getting the flags to have an advantage on the enemy team, to get B at the beginning of the game, which is what we were having a problem this whole time, getting B at the beginning of the game. But to get those points, you get like 200 points, even more if you're using hardline. What, 250 if you're using hardline? You get I mean, it really helps to get that a lot towards your kill streak. I mean, think about a 250 score streak, and you need what, 1400 for a lodestar. You really need an advantage, and a way to do that would be, a lot of people have not been using this, but the trophy system really helps out. And especially if you use scavenger with it, you can just pick them up left and right and just throw them on the ground. The trophy system gets you 25 points for everything it destroys, and if you throw it on the B flag right at the start of the game, you know how many grenades are flying at that B flag, so it's going to get you a ton of points, especially with hardline. And if you're using hardline, yeah, that's what I just said, never mind, sounds stupid now. If you're using hardline, you get plus 30 for each one, so the trophy system can deflect 2 of them, so that's 60 points, 60 whole points that right from the start of the game you could get. That's over a kill and domination. But and if you use scavenger and you can just throw them down over and over and over on B, then it's really going to help you out in the long run. And in this game, I was using the same tactics I've been telling you guys to use, and I got a 38 kill streak right at the start of the game. But thanks for watching, guys. My perk loadout, by the way, is dexterity. Yeah, there it is right there. Dexterity, toughness, hardline, and ghost. You really need ghost. And toughness, I mean, there's nothing else to really use in that class. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.